Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest car dealership in the country, and now I teach fine folks like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Now in this video, I want to show you some clips from a movie called Suckers. I have found this movie completely by accident. I was actually looking for some more, creative inspiration, little content that I can show you because I wanted to show you what some of the things are being taught to salesmen when you're going to a dealership. So I wanted to show you some things that are being taught to salesmen, but I found this clip by accident and then I actually watched the whole movie. This movie is freaking amazing. It's called Suckers. You gotta watch it. But if you don't want to watch it, I'll show you just a couple of things from it, which is about car sales. And it is so fucking true. Like, this is so real. I don't think this could actually be made in 2018, how real this is. Well, let's get started.
If you'll come inside, sir, we can work out the numbers.
Well, why don't you go inside and get your boss's best price and then come out here and tell me what it is?
Well, it doesn't work that way, sir. You see, I need you to come inside and fill out the papers, or they will not believe you're serious.
Oh, I'm serious, but I'm not coming inside.
This bald dude is looking at a car. He's at the dealership. He's looking to buy a car. He doesn't look like he's there to get donuts. He doesn't look like he's there because he's looking to get entertained by a salesman. He's not there because he has nothing else to do, all right? He's there to buy a car. And he's about 45 years old probably. He knows exactly what the fuck is going on. He knows that salesman is just a mouthpiece for the dealership. He knows that salesman has no control over the price. He can't negotiate for shit. The only people that can negotiate is the GM or the manager of the dealership. That's it. So this bald dude is telling the salesman, go talk to the manager and tell me what's the lowest price in the car. Because I'm not fucking around. My time is valuable. I have family. I have a job. I got shit I gotta do on my house. I got a leaky roof I gotta fix. I gotta trim the fucking hedge. I gotta mow the grass. I got shit I have to do at my actual house. I don't want to waste time. Go get me the price and that's it. That's what he's asking for. The salesman is telling him, you can't get the best price by being outside. When you step into the dealership's lot, salesman has a couple of different things they have to do, which really comes up to only being one thing. So step number one, they have to take control of you. They have to take control of your time. They have to take control of your decision making. They have to take control of your money. They have to take control of the sale process, and they have to bend you over and fuck you. That's what the salesman is there for. Pizza place doesn't have a salesman. McDonald's doesn't have a salesman. When I go to buy a cell phone, they don't have a salesman. Like, they don't. I want this cell phone. Here's $700. Just wrap it up. I want to take it. That's it. I want a pizza. Make it. I want to buy it. For some reason, those places don't need a salesman. Do you know why? Because dealerships would not exist without salesmen. Nobody in their right mind, unless they are being mind-fucked, that's what salesmen are taught to do, is to mind-fuck you, unless salesmen can trick you into going inside the dealership and following every single little step that they tell you to do. That's how they take control over you. That's how they do it. And this guy is just trying to cut the chase and make sure he gets the best price, buys the car, and get the fuck out. That's what we all want. I want to get in, get my shit, and get the fuck out.
This is the sticker price.
If you cannot come inside, sir, this is the best we can do.
Maybe you don't comprende, snowflake. I will buy this car, but I refuse to come inside. I'll be waiting.
Now, there's two times in your life when you gotta say this. First is in the bedroom. Second is in the dealership, all right? This guy is serious about buying a car, and you can see him getting angry. And the salesman is fucking with him. Literally, salesman has nothing else to do. Salesmen in the car dealership sit there fucking around on their phone all day long, playing video games, watching YouTube videos all day long. That's what they do. all day long. And if there's a customer that comes in, holy joy, that's a miracle. Somebody came in, bunch of salesmen are gonna swarm on them like fucking piranhas. And that's why I teach people in my course, don't go to a dealership unless you're prepared. Unless you have your financing prepared. You know exactly what car you're gonna be buying, not seeing, or test driving, okay? There's only two reasons why you should go to a dealership. Test drive a car. You literally come in, test drive a car, get the fuck out. As soon as you're out of their car, you go to your car. You don't go to the dealership. You don't go inside. You don't bullshit with the salesman. You tell them, thank you for showing me the car. I'm leaving. That's it. Have some fucking balls with you. Thank you for showing me the car. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your skill. I'm leaving. That's it. I'm not gonna take a look at your best possible deal. I'm not gonna look at numbers. I know what numbers look like. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have seen numbers before. I'm not gonna look at what kind of sale you have. I don't care about your special. I'm gonna go home, buy 60-minute course, learn how to properly buy a car, find that car on the internet, or if I don't have time to do that, I'll just have Dan and his team find me a car. That's it. Why would I buy a car from you? Literally, ask any salesman at the car dealership, why should I buy a car from this dealership? Because we have best customer service, because I'm so good looking. Don't you like me? No, I don't like you. Fuck your customer service. I'm not fucking you. I don't care how you look. Simple as that. Like really, why should you buy a car from them? If they don't have the best possible price, why should you buy a car from them? You shouldn't. You have to put yourself in front of the dealership. You have to put your family first before the dealership. You have to prioritize your family saving money against them making money. Literally, when you go to a dealership, you're in a ring. I'm gonna talk about that later, but let's keep going here.
That's it, my friend.
Oh my God, I gotta tell you, this salesman is so creative. Like, I actually, like if I met this guy in real life, I actually liked him. Look at this. He is going out of his way to sell a car. Like this guy is doing whatever it takes to sell a car. He's being creative. He's going out to make a fucking sale, you know? And he's not being a dick. He's not fucking around with this customer because he's a piece of shit person. No, he's a piece of shit salesman, but as a person, I think he's actually a good person. You have to differentiate between a person and a salesman, okay? When they're a salesman, they put on a mask, they put on their suit and fucking tie, and they have to pretend to be something they're not. Not all salespeople are shit people, but all salespeople, far as I know, are pretty shitty salespeople. They're scumbags. Here's the thing, this person is doing all this fuckery because his dealership, because his managers require him to. The reason I was doing all the things that I was doing with the customers was because my dealership told me to do all those things. My ideal car sales would be, what car you want? That one? Perfect. Let's write it up. Literally, that's it. They don't even really need me. They just need a finance person. That's it. If person comes to a dealership with the car they want to buy and their financing ready from bank or credit union, there is no reason for them to talk to a manager, to GM, to salesperson, to anybody except sign the paperwork. They can literally come to a dealership without a single word, sign the paperwork, and get the fuck out. Literally, the whole sale can take 30 seconds. But because dealerships are making their salespeople squeeze you as a customer for every single fucking penny and make sure that you don't get, you know, any serious discounts, that's why salesmen are there. Salesmen are there, they're like fucking, you know, a warrior with a shield and a fucking sword protecting profit on the car. Salesperson is like a bouncer in the front of the club, and that club is called profit. If you start getting into their profit, salesman is gonna eventually say, hey, we're not gonna be able to sell you a car for any lower. Not because they can't, they just don't want to, because there's profit that went down to the lowest amount that they can sell, that they want to sell. You know, they're not gonna sell a car at zero profit. They want to make some profit. So what you gotta do is you gotta make sure that you find the car that you can get for the lowest price, because there's hundreds of these cars. It's not one of them.
Almost done with the figures we have worked up for you.
What the hell is this?
Your payments.
See, what this guy did was the best that he could have done in 1990s. They didn't have internet like we do right now. I teach all of my students to hop on the internet and find the best possible deal. Negotiate on the phone, do everything on the phone. I don't care if you see the dealership from your fucking window. I don't care if you drive by that dealership every single day. Do not go into that dealership unless you're going to sign the paperwork and pick up the car. Why would you go to a dealership to negotiate? He couldn't do that. You know, that's 90s. They didn't have access to information like we do. Right now, I teach all of my students, prepare everything outside of the dealership. You don't need to go to a dealership even to sign the paperwork, even to pick up the car. Everything can be done outside of the dealership. When I find cars from my customers, they never talk to any salespeople, any managers. They talk to nobody from the dealership. That's the beauty of it. Like I am so excited when somebody is buying a car with us. Oh my God, it's the best feeling ever. Sometimes I'm like, how was your sales experience with the dealership? Like, I don't know. I didn't talk to a dealership. I didn't talk to anybody but you, dude. And the amount of time that we actually spent talking was like maybe 5 minutes at the most. Yeah, that's not a sales experience. There's not much to judge. You know, they have no sales experience with the dealership. It's the best thing ever. Something that the salesman is doing is he is moving this guy's attention, this bald dude's attention, this customer's attention from whole price of the car into monthly payments. What's your monthly payment? What's your comfortable monthly payment? $300 a month? Not a problem. We'll stretch it out for 25 fucking years. By the time you die, you should be able to pay off this car. You don't care about monthly payments. I don't care about down payment. I don't care about none of that shit. I care about the entire price of the car. I want 25, 30% off the price of the car. That's what I'm aiming for. And that's what we all gotta do.
Well, this looked a little high.
If you cannot afford this car, thank you for stopping by.
No, wait.
And the salesman is playing a little game here. Oh, if you can't afford, you know, he's playing emotional games here. That's what salesmen do. They're artists. They're fucking they're karate masters at mind games. Okay, that's what they are. They're fucking Mayweather or fucking Conor McGregor at mind fucking people.
It's not that I can't afford it. It's, well, I mean, can I get a better deal?
No. You have to go somewhere else for a better deal.
Are you kidding? These are harder to find than tits on a catfish, especially in this color.
I know, that's too bad.
See, something else that the customer did, which I teach my people not to do that. My people, as if it's a fucking gang. Hell yeah, we're a fucking gang. So this is what I teach my people, is don't tell the dealership that you want this specific car with this specific leather. You know, don't do that. Tell them you have 3 different options, you know. And most people have 3 different options. And most people don't really care. They don't have any specific, really to the detail what they're looking for. So you gotta have control of the sale. Don't tell the salesman exactly what you're looking for. Let's say you're looking for a blue car with blue seats. Don't tell them that. Even if they have it on their lot and it's the only one and it's really hard to find, you go in and you test drive a white one with black seats. And then after you negotiated the price over the phone while you're drinking a beer on your couch or eating a fucking cheeseburger on your you know, in your kitchen, you come in and you say, you know what, I guess I'll take that one, you know, the one in the corner, the blue with the blue seats. And the salesman's like, okay, whatever. See, you got the best deal, you got the car that you wanted, you got everything that you wanted, but you didn't give any of the power to the salesman.
There was one other place you could have gotten a better deal.
Where?
Inside.
This customer here is looking for a Pontiac Grand Am. That's what he was looking for. He said, this car is very hard to find, especially with this color. I understand that was 1990s. He didn't have access to internet. But when you think you're looking for one-of-a-kind car or special car or something so rare, what kind of car are you looking for? Lamborghini Countach? Ferrari 250 GTO? $48 million car? What kind of car are you looking for? I guarantee you there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of the same cars that you're looking for. And there's at least thousands of them in the exact configuration that you're looking for, with your exterior color, with your interior color, and with the options that you want. Unless you're looking for something very, very, very specific, like exotic cars, like Ferraris, Lambo, Range Rovers, Porsches, then yeah, it's a different story. It's a little, sometimes it is truly hard to find. But if you're looking for a Ford, Chevy, Lexus, Mazda, Toyota, come on. There's thousands of these cars. Do not get hooked onto one car. What if it's a really good deal? Okay, let's see if it's a really good deal. Send that car to me and I'll tell you if I can find anything cheaper. Start researching the internet. Is it a really good deal? Is it $10,000 cheaper than anywhere else? If it's not, it's probably not a good deal. If it's not at least $5,000 cheaper, it's not a great deal. Really, there's shit ton of cars like this everywhere. Don't be afraid to walk away from the sale. Don't ever be afraid to walk away of the sale. This video is getting a little long. I was hoping to have it short. I'm actually gonna have a second part of this and I'm gonna upload it tomorrow. Now the second part for this video is gonna be a link in description. So go to description, click that link, and you're gonna be able to see second part for this video. There's actually a whole different scene from this movie that I wanna go over. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button over my head, or watch one of those two videos if you want to see more money saving tips about cars. This is Dan with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out and I'll see you on the internet.